everybody, and welcome to the January Store Cover Challenge. I'm Carrie, and I'm the admin on the page, but we're all in this together, and I'm really looking forward to learning from you guys as well about what you'll be doing this January. So I have just done my inventory, okay? So I printed off my own printable. Now, I realise this looks like it was made by a primary school child, but I'm quite proud of myself because I'm technologically stupid. So this is the 6 pages, okay? I realised as I was doing it that it's not the best, but you know, it's a helpful tool to subdivide everything, okay? So here are the sort of food topics, and as I went through my cupboards, my fridge, my freezer, which you'll see on the little time-lapse video that I showed, I wrote down what food I had in. So there's all my vegetables, for example, really scruffy, really messy. And then in this column here, I haven't quite fully done that yet because, which I'll tell you why in a minute, but as any recipe comes to mind. So for example, you know, as I wrote down potatoes, I just know that we like gnocchi, the kids enjoy making it with me. Tortilla, Spanish tortilla, is also like a really nice one. So I've done that. It took a little while, but it is worth it. So I do recommend that you take the time this weekend to do it. Now, I am slightly cheating because we are off on holiday next week for 4 days. I live in Spain at the moment, for those of you that don't know. We're here in the south of Spain, and so we are allowed to travel around our region, which is really nice. So we're going to take advantage of that before they lock us all down again and go on a little family holiday. So because I knew that was coming up, I planned, it's self-catering, and I already planned the food and the menu for that for next week essentially, okay? But if you haven't planned your food for next week or done the shopping or anything, then this is your chance to do it. So what I want you to do is write down those recipe ideas as they come to you and write them in the columns. After you've done that, print off, if you would like to, another very primary schoolish sheet that I've done for you. So you can find them all in the posts of this page, which is the weekly menu plan and shopping list, okay? And that looks like this. And I've filled this one in, but like I said, slightly cheated because I already kind of knew what we were doing. So we've got breakfast, lunch and dinner. Even if you eat the same thing for breakfast every day, I really encourage you to fill it in, even if it just puts cereal, okay? So we've already planned in our holiday budget and everything, a couple of meals out, which I've put here. We in Spain, you eat your breakfast out a lot, especially if you're on holiday or that. So we're going to be eating our breakfast, a little piece of toast and a coffee in the cafes. And I've planned all the food there, and it's all stuff that I've got in. But use your recipes and use what you know from your inventory, okay? The key to this is that you are trying to not buy any shopping this month. I mean, you know, the pure challenge would be to not buy anything. But obviously, right, I've got 4 children. We go through fruit, so I'll be buying fruit every week for sure, probably fresh vegetables. But I have got a hell of a lot of frozen vegetables, so we'll chat about that a bit more. So I could get away, I think, with not buying a lot of vegetables. So the point is to try and use up what you've got, okay? So with those recipe ideas that you've had, once you've done the inventory, you should know whether you've got the ingredients in for something. And you should be able to tweak your recipes. So let's say you would like to make a chicken and broccoli pasta dish, okay? But you haven't got any chicken in, okay? But you have got a few bits of smoked salmon left over from Christmas. Tweak your recipe, put the salmon, do a salmon and broccoli pasta instead, okay? So try tweaking and stuff. Now on this page, I'm going to put loads and loads of suggestions and ideas for how to use ingredients, how to bulk things out. One thing that I really want you to change your mindset, if it's not already there, is that if you are a carnivore like we are, in the month of January we eat a lot more vegetarian and even vegan meals, and I also try and think of meat more in terms of a garnish, or so I would be less likely to make a meal that is just a slab of meat and a little bit of vegetables. But I'm going to make that meat go further this month, okay, in order to save money this month. So that's something to consider, but obviously that's up to each individual family, but that does make life a lot cheaper, and it makes things go further that you've got in. And we're also going to talk a lot about the use of pulses. In Spain they eat a lot of pulses, and I'm going to chat to you guys about that, because that's really, they make amazing meals, very flavoursome, very tasty, very cheap. And we're going to talk about curries, and I don't know, I've got loads of ideas, and obviously if you guys have ideas, post on the group, share it with people. But for now, I'd like you to do your inventories this weekend, your inventories and all your recipe ideas, and if possible, make your menu plan from Monday to Sunday of next week. And if you would like to share it on the group to encourage other people, we're not going to judge on this group. Please don't judge other people's cupboard contents or food or nutritional choices, please. You know, this is going to be positive, and we're all going to save a ton of money. So good luck. Bye.